Hi everybody, I'm Dee.
And I'm Jay,
and we are
ParoDeeJay. And welcome to another episode of ParoDeeJay's Port Guides.
It's thrilling.
It's thrilling, I know. Today we are still in the Eastern Caribbean. We are going to be focusing on Amber Cove, which is in the Dominican Republic near Puerto Plata.
Yep.
I know it was opened in 2015 because we were actually the second ship to ever go there. We were there on the Carnival Fantasy.
I think I said that like 8 times in the vlog.
It was back in our iPhone vlog days. So we're going to have a little bit of shaky iPhone footage to show in this. And then we were also there in 2017 on the Magic with the good camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was I think it was like $85 million, and it was done by Carnival Corporation. So pretty much only Carnival Corp ships go there as far as I know.
That's a lot of money.
But it's kind of a port that maybe a lot of people don't necessarily see. So we figured, hey, let's learn about it.
We'll tell you about it.
That's right. So smart. So let's start off with navigating the port. And once again, we have a port map. I forget where I got this one from, but if I remember, I'll put some links down below. This is actually a preliminary site plan from 2015.
Oh, wow.
But it is remarkably, I mean, this is how it turned out. So
It's the same.
It's the same. Now, one thing we should mention, the pier at Amber Cove is kind of long. A lot of people say that.
Yeah, if you don't have really long legs like us, it can be very long.
We have such long legs. The good news with that is that, like at most ports, they do have like the little pedal, you know, the bike guys that basically they'll transport you up and down the pier for free.
They call it rickshaw.
Pedicab. Rickshaw.
I don't know.
Rickshaw, I think, is that they're actually walking.
Oh yeah, that
with
would
it.
be
This
horrible.
is I call it a pedicab.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's actually called.
And it's for tips only.
That's right. So tip them. They're working hard.
Definitely.
But they don't actually charge you for their services.
No.
So very convenient.
Yeah.
But anyway, looking at the port map, once you make it down the long pier and get through the duty-free shop, if you hang a left right out of there, you will come to the shopping zone. Yeah. The clips that we have when we explored it were from 2015, and all the shops weren't really open.
Not yet, no.
They are fully open now. But there's about 10 buildings with shops all around it. I've got sort of listings of what the shops are around there, but pretty standard stuff.
So some of the shops that we really enjoyed were more cultural for the area. They have like coffee shops that are local where they roast the beans somewhere in the Dominican Republic and they sell it to you right there. And I think they had some samples when we were there. I don't recall.
Yeah, it was that whole area on the end was kind of local vendors.
And then the chocolate was really good. So if you're looking for local and not having to go out of the port, they do have some really good options there.
That's true. A couple of good photo ops around the port too. I know they have the infamous Amber Cove sign over in the corner.
Lights up at night too.
Yes,
It's really
it
cool.
Overlooks the ship. You can. There was a little line. We didn't actually take a picture with the sign, but we
took a picture
saw
for people.
the sign. That's true, but that's a cool photo op.
Yeah.
They've also got some historical stuff around there related to the Dominican Republic as well.
Yeah, they have giant masks. I think they had like 3 when we were there, and
3 or 4, yeah.
they're really, really cool. We did get some nice video footage of those.
Yeah, and those are related, I think they said, to like Carnival. Not Carnival Cruise Lines, but like, you know, Carnival, the festival. I keep wanting to pronounce it Carnival, but that's not, you know.
Is it not called Carnival?
I don't know. I think that's a South American thing. But maybe.
Like
Carnival.
Brazil. Yeah.
There's an exhibit about, you know, amber production, because this is what, did they shoot Jurassic Park on this
there's
island?
that whole thing. There's like the big amber with the mosquito in it, like you see in Jurassic Park, and then they have a waterfall. This is how you do waterfall.
That's a waterfall. Or in Wayne's World, like, anyway. Yeah, but I think there was some filming of Jurassic Park, right? There's some kind of Amber Jurassic Park connection.
I believe they shot it somewhere in, the Dominican Republic.
Something like that. Bonking the table.
Sorry.
Actually, over to that side as well, they have a welcome center, as they call it, which I believe you can pick up brochures and stuff like that.
About the area.
Yeah, and your taxi and bus area where you can, you know, catch a ride if you want to.
Yeah.
Another one of the things you can do at the Welcome Center is you can get, I guess they call it an unofficial passport stamp. There's a little danger sometimes in getting those souvenir passport stamps. Like a lot of people say if you get those, sometimes it might invalidate your passport. I hope that's not the case.
I don't know.
But I mean, if they offer it right there at the port, hopefully they're not doing something that's going to get you in trouble. But they do have basically a souvenir passport stamp area.
Gotcha.
Now, when you go out of the duty-free building over to the right-hand side, you will find a wonderland of liquid amazement, which they call the Aqua Zone.
Liquid amazing.
Yes, what is over in the Aqua Zone that is amazing?
It is a giant swimming pool, and there are loungers in the water. I think there's about 4 maybe on each side. So if you go off the ship early, go get one because it's great. I lounged in it for a little while.
There are lots of regular loungers, you have to say.
There is a water slide.
There's 2 water slides,
yeah,
actually.
There's multiple
they
water
start and
slides.
end at the same place.
Yep. And the pool is completely included with the price of going there on the cruise ship.
Yeah, and it's just for ship guests, obviously, being at the port. I think the port can hold 2 ships at a time. But yeah, completely free. There is a bar and a restaurant over there. The restaurant is called Coco Cana.
Yeah.
And we've seen the menu. I don't really know. Maybe I've got some graphics in here I can put up of some of their menu stuff.
It seemed fairly pricey, but like standard vacation food off the ship would cost.
True.
Yeah.
And yeah, the swim up bar, which
that was cool.
Great. We did check that out.
Yeah. The water is very shallow.
It is.
Like very shallow. So definitely good for little kids, swimmers of all ages. We just kind of like walked around on our knees. So it was like up to here on us, but it's nice for everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of a loop. They should turn it into a lazy river. That would be awesome.
It's big. Yeah,
it is
definitely.
really big. They do actually have zip lining available at the port for a fee, if I can get the words out. And I believe the most recent figure on that is $20 currently for unlimited rides of the zip line over the pool.
And goes directly over the pool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the zip line start area is up at the top of the water slide, so you basically go to that same zone. There's another big tower thing that we didn't explore that they call the Sky Bar.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that's a bar. In the sky.
They have cabanas too.
That is true. Yeah. Cabana rentals. I've got some screenshots that I can throw up here now of some of the, because you can book those through the cruise ship. And there are 4 levels of the cabanas. I know they have the hillside, the poolside, the ocean, and the grand cabanas.
Yeah. It's just somewhere nice to hang out if you're going to be off the ship all day. To have some, I think, air conditioning. I think they give you like some water and a cooler, maybe some soft drinks and fruit and things
they
like that.
They have their own dedicated bar from what I remember too. There was an area that you could only get into if you had the cabana, and I believe they have what they call the cabana bar, which only services cabana guests.
I don't remember.
I believe that's true. And we also have another, this is a picture of the sign for rental equipment. This, I believe, was good as of early 2019. So these rates, of course, are subject to change. You can see there's stickers over a lot of the prices where they did change them from the original rates back in 2015. But this shows you, the rentals. It shows the cabana prices and a whole bunch of stuff and information and things. So that's pretty much it for exploring the port. Now the next section is ship excursions, where we'll take a few minutes and highlight a few ship excursions from Carnival because they are our most cruised line at this point.
And they're the only ones who go here, right?
Carnival Corporation. So pretty much I think Princess can come here, Holland America,
Gotcha.
Anybody who's in the family,
Gotcha.
They do have standard city tours. There's the Puerto Plata city sites and beach stomp. Just always a good way to see the island. We like to do city tours and things when we can.
Yeah, you learn a lot about the local culture.
You can usually find them for like $40 or $50 a person, something like that, and it's always a fun day. The next one is they do have the Ocean World Day Pass, and this is actually one of the excursions that we have done. I
loved it.
Talk about your Ocean World. Now, we did the one with the dolphin added on.
Yes. So what I really liked about this Ocean World excursion in particular was I was able to upgrade to a dolphin pass. Mm-hmm. And he could stay with just a general admission pass. But because of that, he got to go on the bus with me early because I was doing the dolphin encounter, and they let him film and take pictures from a little bit away, but it still wasn't that bad,
it was
honestly.
Pretty good.
And I really enjoyed the overall experience with the dolphins. You had plenty of time with him. You got to kiss him and like pet him, and then they did a show for you and took lots of really good pictures. And the pictures were not that pricey actually to purchase. And you could buy one. You didn't have to buy a whole package.
Right. Sometimes the places will get you. They're like, it's all or nothing, but this was good because you could buy individuals.
Yeah, and then when you're done with the show, as you're walking across the bridge, the dolphins are just playing right there. So they're right there. You can go snorkeling in a giant tank with like fish. You're guaranteed to see fish. So if you're not snorkeling in the ocean, you don't want to do that, but you still want to get that experience. It's a fantastic place to go.
Like a giant aquarium.
Yeah, they've got bird shows. They have dolphin shows. They have
sea lions too.
Sharks.
They had all kinds of stuff. Oh, lots. It was the feeding of the sharks.
Yeah, the feeding.
Right? Oh, yeah.
That was actually quite amusing.
So fun. So we also have an all-inclusive resort pass, which is available from the ship. There are some resorts that are pretty much directly next to the port. There are 2 of them. I know this is Playa Bachata, I guess is how you'd say it, and that is available as a day pass through the ship.
Nice.
We have the hands-on chocolate experience where you can get out there and learn to plant and process cacao.
Yeah, I've seen people do that before. It looks really interesting.
It does. And we have Monkey Land and Dominican flavors.
What?
You can go over and experience squirrel monkeys.
Squirrel
I like
monkeys?
saying squirrel. Like Veruca Salt. Squirrel monkeys.
Oh, I want to do that.
That sounds awesome too. I know, so many things we want to do, but you know what? We don't have Amber Cove on any future itineraries right now.
Sad.
Makes me sad. Another one I wanted to point out was, I'm not sure exactly how you say it, waterfalls, I'm going to say, of Damahagua. Now, I don't know if I said that right.
We apologize if it's wrong.
Please excuse. I'm going with sort of a Spanish-type pronunciation. But apparently this is one of the most popular things to do, is to go see these waterfalls. I think there are 27 waterfalls.
Wow.
You can have excursions to go see either half of them or all of them. And it's just, you swim, and there are waterfalls.
Oh, that's cool.
And it sounds cool.
Yeah. Hopefully not literally.
No.
I know zip lining is a big thing in.
Oh yeah.
Like because it's like sort of the rainforest
True.
as well. So.
Yeah, most any port you go to is going to have zip lining. There might be some horseback riding stuff. You know, there's all these standard things.
Yeah.
But I just picked like 6 excursions to talk about.
No, that's cool.
Those were my 6 picks. So the next section we wanted to focus on is called Exploring on Your Own. There's not really a lot that I can tell that's walkable outside the gates of the port. So
No.
just kind of focusing on like ways to get tours. If you go to the Welcome Center in the port, I believe, you know, you can get brochures and sign up for tours there. If you go to the taxi stand, you're almost certainly going to find people with signs that can sell you some tours.
Exactly.
You know, and they usually have really good deals.
Yeah.
You don't get the guarantee of being, you know, through the ship with your transportation and all that, but you know, you have to weigh the pros and cons there.
Just keep safety in mind, and you know, if it's an uncomfortable feeling, don't do it. But
This is true.
We're kind of risk takers.
Well, we usually like to research our tour companies before we go.
That's true.
I know there are a couple of tour companies that we've actually heard good things about in Amber Cove, and one of those is Iguana Mama.
Oh yeah.
Tours.
I have heard
They
of
do a lot of fun stuff. And there's another one called Marisol Tours. They're both very highly rated on TripAdvisor. We have never used either one,
Go check them out though.
but we've heard great things.
Yeah.
So the last section that we always like to highlight is called Free and Frugal Fun. We sort of rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how we think we could have a free and fun day at the port. So, you know, on a scale of 1 being the lowest and like 9 or 10 being like a private island.
Gotcha.
So how would you have a fun and free frugal day at this port?
Similar to what we spoke about in Grand Turk, you get off of the ship pretty early, go get a chair. They have plenty of chairs. I don't
Plenty.
think they had umbrellas, but they definitely did
They are
have
for
chairs. And they're kind of
sale.
in like a shady area anyway, at least it was when we were there. So just plant your stuff and go take a nice swim, maybe go to the swim up bar, get a drink. And then walk around and do some shopping, go back and eat lunch, and that might be the end of your day.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
the free pool area and some window shopping. Like you
Yeah.
said, lots of loungers. They do offer umbrella rentals where I think for like $20 you can get one that covers both chairs. Could be a good investment depending on the weather.
Oh, and you can go on the water slides too.
Oh yeah, water slides
Definitely
included
good. Your kids will be entertained all day long.
all day long.
Absolutely.
So being that there's no beach and anything like that, I think my rating for Amber Cove, you got that free pool, it's
Yeah.
really nice and all that stuff. I'm probably going to give Amber Cove about a 6.
Yeah, I would do 5.5.
Okay, so our overall...
Just because I like snorkeling and you can't do that there.
This
so.
is true. You can have a nice free day,
You
but it's
can,
not a beach day.
absolutely, yeah.
So I guess our official free and frugal rating for Amber Cove, got to do the math, is a 5.75. 5 3/4.
Maybe I should round up.
That's nope, too late
late.
now. 5 3/4.
Okay.
So that's about it for Amber Cove. If you have been there and have any other tips, feel free to leave them below. If you
Let
have
us know.
any other ports that you'd like to see us cover in the future, comment below. We've got a whole list that we just are itching to work through.
Yeah.
But hopefully you are enjoying this series. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Become a Paromaniac today. Socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yep. And until next time,
Rock
rock on.